Trapping.
Hey, what is up, people? Welcome back to Size of the Boys podcast. I'm Jacob, and I'm here with
JJ in the home car.
And so, we're having technical difficulties, so that's why you guys aren't seeing their face right now. But I instead I have them both on audio call, so yeah, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, we just decided to do audio call for simplicity, and also as we're just talking, I'm honestly playing Cyberpunk. It's a good game. I recommend playing it. Put it on your list.
But anyways, I want to address that this is episode 36.
36 what? Episode?
Yeah, episode, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I remember we were still together when we did episode 21.
Yeah, it was somewhere around there, yeah.
10, I believe, was the first one you were in.
Yeah, she was fire, bro. No, I'm joking.
No, I think the first one Hunter was ever in, like actually with us, was episode 9 when we did the personal stories.
No, that was Zach. I was in 10, because 10...
You were in 9 and 10, because 10 was also Omegle.
Really? Oh, yeah. I remember Omegle.
Oh, 10 was Amiga?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, since you guys never took the first 5 minutes to talk about what last 5 minutes to talk about whatever, but for the first 5 minutes, I actually want to talk to you guys about something. I was going to make a separate video about on my main channel, but I was going to be like, no, I just, might as well talk about it on the podcast. I mean, that's what the podcast is for anyway. So me, Hunter, and Kirby, since we're like the main hosts of the podcast, we all came into agreement that for now, it's not forever, but for right now, we are no longer doing podcast half times. And the reason for that is because I'm the one responsible for, uploading and like the videos and stuff, which means that I'm responsible for like selling the ideas too. And that's becoming a lot harder for me too ever since the move. So with me doing half times by myself, it's been very stressful and hard. So for right now, to make it easier on myself, when I'm not doing half times, and it's not forever either. It's just for as of right now, half times are no longer a thing. And I'll put up different clips of different stuff on the podcast, so you guys are getting new stuff from the podcast as far as the clips go. And there's also something else I wanted to add that was kind of controversial about last week's podcast. I'm not going to address what exactly because I want to keep that private, but there's some controversial about last week's podcast, and I think specifically around the halftime too. So I think that also was a good idea to not necessarily do halftime for right now, just because it was kind of controversial and it kind of like stirred things up a little bit, and which I apologize. That's something I never ever mean to do. I love the hell out of you guys, and that I want to entertain you guys. We all want to entertain you guys the best we possibly can. And so I just wanted to put that out there that yes, the podcast has changed so much since I moved, and we're still doing whatever we can to get episodes out for you guys, even if it's just one with me or with Braylen or with Kirby and Hunter. Yeah, so I'm not going to address what happened necessarily because I want to keep that private, because I'm trying to be professional about this. But yeah, so I just want to get that out of the way just because it's kind of something that's been bothering me throughout the past week, but for me it's only been a couple of days since the last episode of the podcast aired. And so yeah, and I also want to address that this episode is airing a day before my sister's birthday. She'll be turning 21.
Oh.
Yeah. Oof. And it's already spooky season. You guys excited about that?
Hell yeah.
And I figured on the last Saturday of October, but that's when we'll do just a Halloween episode.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so we're past the 5-minute mark, which means we addressed the topics. So, the topic for this week is... I can't remember who wrote this one down again. I can't remember if it was Kirby or Hunter, but all it says is villain.
I think I wrote it down after we did the heroes.
No, the one that we did last week was Legos.
Legos,
I wrote those down. No, I wrote those down.
You wrote Legos?
Really bad handwriting. Yeah, it's Legos, and then I did villains, and then I can't remember what else. Just some dumb shit.
Okay, so it is villains.
Sweet.
Okay, yeah, because that's what's up next. So, I don't know, so I kind of talked to you with Hunter on that. I don't know if you met with, like, villains from, like, comics or movies, or, like, real-life villains, like criminals or some shit. Like, I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, real-life villains, like the Queen of England.
The baby eater.
Oh,
No, like comics and stuff.
Oh, okay, so, kind of based
We
off...
did one about, like, our...
Real-life villains is honestly people that we think are heroes. Like the Miz.
Oh,
Or still even the Queen of England.
guys,
I mean, she just built like that, but...
okay, now that I think about it, it's gonna be so weird not doing a halftime now. Now that I thought about it. Alright, so, I'm not sure what we want to look up here. I mean, I'll just look up villains from comics.
Yeah.
Villains
Shit.
from
What the fuck?
comics. Disney movies, that's what first popped up.
Oh, Disney villains are like one of the most famous, right next to Marvel villains. But
Yeah.
Marvel villains right now are all the same.
Honestly, yeah. They're...
Marvel villains right now are all white men who work for the government, which isn't too far off. That's all their villains right now.
Oh my god.
What a surprise.
What a surprise! The rich white corporation was the bad guys the whole time.
Alright, so, oh really, 50 best comic villains ever. Number 1 is the Joker.
Yes.
Yes. Very, very good.
One of the best villains ever written, ever animated, and ever shown on TV.
And I feel like that we talk a lot about Joker on the channel a lot enough, because like even if it's just making like a joke, it's simply like, you want to know how I got these scars?
Society.
My father was a really nice man.
He took me out for pizza on Wednesday.
Got me ice cream afterwards.
Oh my god.
You know, imagine if Joker was a fish. That's one of my like favorite jokes, because it's a fishing joke for like Joker fish, where it's like, come on, reel me in, come on, I want you to do it, reel me, cast the line, Batman, cast it.
Oh my god.
What do you think Batman would be if like Joker was a fish? What, I feel like he'd be an angel fish. I'm just wondering like what Batman would be.
I feel like Batman would be a barracuda.
I see that, and I feel like Robin honestly would be like a flounder or a.
He'd be dead.
He'd be a shrimp. No, he'd be a lobster because some lobsters can be blue.
Oh god, no, please, anything but the blue lobster.
I think I know what you're talking about, the blue lobster meme. The one where like the lobster just shows up and you hear that.
God.
I fucking love that meme, I'm sorry.
So just why?
In my opinion, one of the best villains, in my opinion, is honestly ones that have reasons to be villains and they don't blame other corporations for being villains because they did their own choices. So like Joker is a good example of this, but like another good example, in my opinion, is the Batman Who Laughs.
Batman Paul.
So, Jacob, do you know anything about the Batman Who Laughs? Alright, so search up the Batman Who Laughs on Google. He's a Batman who inhaled a Joker gas and basically become like a Batman Joker version. And it got to the point that he traveled the multiverse, killing so many other worlds and gathering a Batman and Robin army.
Oh shit. Alright, so right here we have, it says, The Batman Who Laughs is a fictional supervillain appearing in American comic books published by DC Comics. He is the evil counterpart and alternate version of Batman within the dark multiverse. Alright, let's look at some of the questions here. How did Batman become Batman Who Laughs? The Batman Who Laughs was once much like Prime's Earth Batman, except that he ended up killing his vision of the Joker. After doing this, Bruce was exposed to a nanotoxin that slowly transformed him. It rewired his mind not only to think more like Joker, but also twisted his immortal core into something evil. Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, because just about 2 weeks ago, we did a freaking an episode on DC Comics, so this isn't far from it at all.
Oh, hey Nada, welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to America.
There are no cats in America, and no roads are made from cheese.
Love, can you answer your messages, please?
Huh?
Can you answer your messages when you're busy?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, love you.
Love you too.
See you, Nada.
Bye.
One of my favorite villains right now, ironically, is in Cyberpunk. His name's Atom Smasher.
He smashes atoms.
He smashes atoms and Rebecca's.
God, no.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry, I'm still sad about her death.
You are stunned.
real quick, I just want to address, I think that's the first time everyone has heard Nada's voice on the podcast.
Yes, very swag.
Not only very swag, a little gay.
Hey, yo.
What do you guys think is the gayest thing we've done on the podcast so far?
God, I don't know, there's so much shit I can hardly remember.
Man.
There's like so much shit that Jacob edits out.
Yeah.
Jacob just
For
uses
good
a
reason,
second
too.
file where he like leaves all his deleted clips at.
Oh god, I can't keep track of how much shit I have in the podcast now. Because we've been doing this shit for 8 months.
Mm-hmm.
I love the fact that this all started off with basically me and Jacob drinking, and then we love the idea of basically telling everyone about our personal lives.
Yeah.
You're like, man, you know what sounds good? Some bullshit.
That sounds good. Chuck E. Cheese's.
Oh my god.
Chuck E. Cheese, but he has testicular cancer.
Alright, so...
Hey kids, don't mind me pissing blood. This is just Chuck E. Cancer, the new patient that we have on stage.
Oh my god.
Just some crippled old white guy.
The guy that has like a catheter.
Oh my god.
Just kill me. What a funny old pal. Shut the fuck up.
Isn't he hilarious? Shut up.
Alright, so... But yeah, so I just want to address, I don't know, I mean, like, should I address to the people who Nita is? I mean, I thought it was pretty obvious there when she popped in for a second there.
It's his women.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that the worst villain we have in real life right now is honestly, Hunter's dog.
I know, he is bloodthirsty.
Crime, commits felonies, destroys children, destroys worlds. Older than
Refuses to elaborate, dies.
hits you, refuses to elaborate, dies.
Alright, so,
Bite your hand.
Dude, shit!
Bless you.
Here's the thing. I recently went up hunting, and when I went hunting, I sneezed 12 consecutive times in a fucking row.
Holy shit.
Alright, so moving on with the Batman Who Laughs. Another question here that says, is the Batman Who Laughs the Joker? The Batman Who Laughs is a version of Batman from Earth -22 of the Dark Multiverse. In that reality, the Earth -22, Joker learns of Batman's identity as Bruce Wayne and kills most of Batman's other Rouges? I can't freaking read today. Along with Commissioner Gordon. Okay. Do a few more questions here.
Commissioner Gordon got clapped.
Is the Batman Who Laughs in a movie? The Batman Who Laughs first appears in Metal Part 1. Scarlet Speedster mocking Red Death for his failure. He appears in Metal Part 1, Monsters of Metal, as the final boss.
Ooh, another good villain, honestly, is Dutch or Micah from Red Dead Redemption. Dutch, one more job. I played Red Dead Redemption once, and it's still one of my favorite games I've ever played.
Is Batman Who Laughs a god?
Huh? God?
Is the Batman Who Laughs a god?
Oh, there actually is a version of Batman where he becomes a god of knowledge.
Yeah, isn't it like the Omni chair or something like that?
Yeah, he sits in the Omni train, he's like, damn, this shit crazy. I know
It's like,
everything.
damn, this shit crazy anyways. I know my parents kill her. I'm gonna go wild and... He was on that fucking
DC declares the Batman Who Laughs a new god with death metal one-shot. The Batman Who Laughs is now more powerful than ever, and a titan special to Dark Knights. Death metal will expand on his rise to godhood.
He become god.
He's more of an anti-god, honestly.
Alright, so I'll do one more question on the Batman Who Laughs. Alright. Who can defeat Batman Who Laughs? All these things and attributes definitely make the Batman Who Laughs one of the most dangerous villains DC has ever had. So there's a list here. So there's Doctor Strange, Silver Surfer, Ghost Rider.
Yes, Ghost Rider is one of my fucking favorites ever. He's a good villain and he's a good hero at the same time.
Thor.
Thor's a villain? Or...
I was saying who can defeat Batman. It just says who can defeat Batman Who Laughs.
A lot of people. Well, I think.
And the last one on here that also says Professor X.
Yes, he could. Very well could.
I kind of want to search something up on YouTube about the Batman Who Laughs because I'm very curious.
Let's see, another good villain. We're talking about we're missing over some great ones. In my opinion, Green Goblin, especially the one with Tobey Maguire, was such a good villain.
Oh, yeah.
All the Tobey Maguire villains were honestly really good villains because they had a reason to hate Spider-Man and not just like
villains from comics. I'm searching villains from comics on YouTube.
We need your mom.
Wait, are you sending it to me or are you sending it to Hunter?
What?
You said you're sending it to someone. I'm wondering, are you sending it to me or sending it to Hunter?
Oh, I was just looking up on YouTube villains from comics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shoot!
So what I'll choose one. Do we want to do? Because I know we mentioned two good ones so far. So do we want to do the Batman Who Laughs, or do we want to do Green Goblin?
Batman Who Laughs.
All right, and then we could probably do Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Alright. So Batman.
Got the money.
post pops up. Okay, origin of the Batman Who Laughs. Evil Batman Joker. 4.1 million views.
Yeah.
So, very noticeable.
But the Batman who Laughs like accumulated an army of like other Batman and other Jokers.
Mm.
Yes, it was
Like,
very spooky.
There was one Batman who turned himself into like an entire castle.
I can't remember which one that is, but that sounds very familiar.
I remember what it was, where like Gotham was overturned by like so many villains to the point that it was no longer like Gotham. So he did a ritual where he turned himself into Gotham City.
Oh yeah.
Advertisements, I swear to God.
That was fucking weird. I remember that was strange.
Alright, so I'm going to start a screen recording on Origin of the Batman Who Laughs.
Okay.
Alright, start for a screen recording. 3, 2, 1.
Did you snap as well, Hunter?
No, I slapped my leg.
That's a knee slapper, boy. Oh my god. But anyways, we're gonna get right into this. It's a 6-minute and 36-second video, so let's get right into it.
Welcome to Variant, where we love comics more than I'm excited to finally give you guys the long-awaited origin of the Batman Who Laughs. I'm your host, Aris Quinones. That's right, I'm finally going to give you guys the origin of the evil Batman Joker because his one-shot was just released today. Now, I feel like I shouldn't have to say this because it's kind of obvious, but I'm going to say it anyway. This episode is going to contain spoilers for the Batman Who Laughs one-shot. So, there's your warning. With that out of the way, let's dive in. The comic opens up with the Batman Who Laughs talking to someone from across the table. He's telling this mystery person, and I'm paraphrasing here, that you really thought you had it all figured out, that you knew every combination, and it would thrill you every time you got it right. The Batman Who Laughs goes on to say, but this isn't any of those stories. They're familiar parts, but they're all in the wrong place. And there's nothing more frightening than when all the cards lay out on the table just right, but then another card comes and changes the meaning of the entire hand. And there's no way to know what's going to happen next. Yeah, that's just the first page. The second page throws us right into his origin many years ago in Gotham City on Negative Earth 22. We see that the Joker has Batman drugged to be physically weak, but not mentally, as he still wants Batman to be coherent and take in all the chaos and destruction he's causing to Gotham City. For instance, he's blowing up all the hospitals, killing other supervillains like Catwoman, Penguin, and Killer Croc, or telling Batman how he literally dissolved Jim Gordon's eyes, and as he was torturing / killing him, Jim called out for Barbara with his last words as his jaw was melting. What the hell, Joker? First a killing joke, now this? Joker really hates Gordon no matter what Earth he's from. Anyway, the Joker's killing every cop and every villain, and then we see him saying there's no by the book anymore, and that they're running out of time. So Batman and the Joker need to evolve. Basically, he's going all out like never before, literally killing everyone. Even recreating the death of Bruce's parents right in front of his face by shooting this little girl's parents right in the head and then Jokerizing the little girl. Keep in mind, all of this is going down while Joker has bombs blowing up hospitals. And he's doing all this for the joke too far. The joke that will push Batman to his breaking point to make him kill the Joker. Joker even says, "It has to exist, Bruce. I know it does." Needless to say, it finally works and Batman snaps Joker's neck with the tightest headlock ever. But when he does, Joker gas is released from his mouth. 2 days later, when Batman is talking to Superman, we find out that the chemicals that made the Joker were killing him, which pushed him to take things way too far, and why he pushed Batman to his breaking point. Batman then says that the Joker wanted to make something new out of the best of both of them. Batman and Joker's trauma blended together. We then see a panel where Batman laughs after Superman tells him that a Jokerized little girl tried to bite the throat of her psychologist. That's not a good sign, people. Then 3 days later, Batman tells Dick, Barbara, Jason, and Tim that he was infected by the gas that was trapped inside the Joker's heart, and that it's changing him and rewiring his brain. He says if the process is allowed to run its course, he will have the same highly ordered mind he's always had, with the moral core replaced with Jokers. When they're all like, "Don't worry, Bruce, we can figure out a way to cure you," he's like, "No. Plus, the real reason I gathered you all here in the cave was to kill you, as you all would be the first to notice I was changing," and then he mows them all down like Scarface with machine guns. Freaking insane. We then see that 1 week later, Batman has killed almost the entire Justice League with weapons from the League's trophy room that they gathered from enemies over the years. Of course, Superman is still hanging on, but not by much. Batman then says to Superman, "I'm disappointed I only get to kill you once. Do you realize how many ways I know how to kill you?" We then see that he's also brought Superman's wife and son, Lois and John, to the freaking Watchtower. Why did he do this, you ask? Just so he could give Superman a modified piece of black kryptonite, which made Superman go crazy and kill his own wife and son.
Oh my
I know,
God.
all kinds of crazy town. Anyway, before long, the Batman Who Laughs world was coming to an end. And around this time, he meets Barbados, who shows him Earth Zero and how there's a Batman who lives out there. We then see the Joker talking to the mysterious person from the first page at the table with all the playing cards. He's telling this person that he thinks the Joker was right to a point, that the two of them needed to evolve into something new together. He goes on to say, "Joker used to call me the Bat King ruling over my dark kingdom." And what is the king? Really, it's a powerful card. The highest value card in the deck. Not infallible, to be sure, but potent. And the Joker card on its own has no inherent value. It's defined by what it's played against. Dangerous and potential more than anything. But if you hold the two together in a hand, they can hold nearly any value. They can shift and adapt to any threat they face. And so can I. He goes on to say to this bandaged person, "That's what's so frightening. You know I've already won against any hand you could possibly play against me." The Joker Who Laughs then asks a freaking terrifying question. Could it get worse? Do we have one more card up our sleeves? You want to see it, don't you? But you're terrified at the same time. And then he reveals, are you ready for this? This is actually really huge for this DC Metal event. He reveals every nightmare this multiverse has ever had and says they're coming. Up until now, DC Metal has been purely about evil versions of Batman. But now they're bringing in evil versions of every Justice League member. My mind is blown. We see an evil Superman Parasite hybrid, a Superman Darkseid, an evil Flash, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, and so on. Again, my mind is blown, guys. The comic then ends with him telling this bandaged, chained up person, to win, you need to adapt. And to adapt, you need to laugh away all the restraints, everything holding you back. You see, a Batman who laughs is a Batman who wins. This issue was freaking amazing. It's my favorite out of all the Dark Knight issues / origins thus far. It's just written so well and shows how evil and dangerous a Joker-Batman mashup would be. This issue was also extremely dark and explores the Batman-Joker dynamic very well. You have to read this issue for yourself to get all the little nuances. Also, I know what a lot of you guys are thinking, who the heck is that bandaged guy chained up to a wheelchair? Well, we don't know yet. Maybe it's the main Earth Zero Bruce, even though he's apparently stuck in the dark multiverse. Or maybe it's Alfred. Or maybe it's the actual Earth Zero Joker. Or even Hush. Get it? Because all the bandages. Anyway, I don't really want to figure it out. I kind of like to be surprised with this kind of stuff. But in summary, this issue was absolutely fantastic. And even though you watch this video, you still need to read the issue to get the full effect. Evil Batman Joker for the win.
Interesting. That's kind of the whole
House
stuff
of
there.
the Dragon, Standard 1.
This episode is not sponsored by HBO Max.
Oh, hell yeah, man, HBO Max.
So, did you guys catch any of that while I was playing it, or?
Yes.
Look at the comments here saying they should make a Jokerized Knuckles from Sonic and call him the Knuckles who chuckles.
God.
God. You remember when Joker was a goofball who caused moderate havoc and would always be put in Arkham, or when Batman was brooding but kind individual?
Yeah, and they didn't just flat out murder each other. I remember that.
Yeah. Batman, it's your time to die. Batman laughs, death, scared and confused, screaming. He's scary. Scarier than Joker.
Scarier than Michael.
If this was a movie done right, it would put DC back on the map and give Marvel some serious competition in the cinematic universe. Imagine David Lynch directing this. It would be epic with the proper script. family, kills all the Robins, the Justice League, and then made Superman kill his family. Dark.
Just a little bit.
It would be awesome if they make an animated movie. You know the curious thing about the Batman Who Laughs is when Joker sees him, they probably wonder who's the sicko who made Batman into this. Funny thing.
There's a few other like really good Batman that turned to villains. One of them being where an entire Batman killed his son and sacrificed it to a bat god, where his entire body became Gotham City.
Funny thing is, Joker 1, he may have died, but he created the ultimate weapon and evil Batman capable of anything. So technically, Joker didn't lose, if you think about it. You would think Red Hood would have a bulletproof helmet and suit.
Yeah, you're funny, isn't that?
Alright, there goes that screen recording. And normally we would jump into halftime here, but we're not doing halftimes anymore, so this is weird that that we don't have a halftime.
It's magic.
So now do we want to do Green Goblin? Green Goblin.
Goblin is nice.
History of Green Goblin.
Green Goblin's backstory is usually the same, where it's a failed experiment.
Yeah,
That's always been the backstory, sadly, for Green Goblin.
yeah.
I think the biggest backstory we've ever gotten for Green Goblin is just maybe the time he became an Iron Man. There was one where Norman Osborn became the Iron Patriot.
Yeah. So there's the evolution of Green
over,
Goblin.
I believe, all of New York in that suit, and he stole it from Rhodes.
Oh, the condo fight scene from Spider-Man No Way Home.
Oh, that was such a good fight scene.
So we could show that if we want, but I don't know about copyright.
I don't know either, but if it's already on YouTube and not getting copyrighted, then you probably can.
Yeah. Then there's Spider-Man vs. Green Goblin, the final fight from Spider-Man 2. I mean from Spider-Man 2002. Not Spider-Man 2, the first Spider-Man. 22 million views.
One of my favorite enemies is Mr. Negative. I really like Mr. Negative.
Yeah. So, you guys pick. Do we want to play one of the scenes from Green Goblin from the first Spider-Man movie or from Spider-Man No Way Home?
No Way Home, maybe?
What do you think, Kirby?
Show the one from No Way Home.
Alright, so start new screen recording. 3, 2, 1. I just feel like doing more like reacting to video stuff on the podcast makes it easier for me too, since it's more content for people to look at.
That's true.
An Overwatch ad?
Yeah, Overwatch 2 comes out tomorrow.
Oh shit, really? I didn't know that they made a second game.
Yeah, the Overwatch servers were shut down a few days ago. The Overwatch 1 servers, that way people could buy Overwatch 2.
No way, I didn't get that because I played the first Overwatch.
Yeah, they've been making Overwatch 2 for a while now, and apparently I believe it's just going to be like another copy-paste version of Overwatch already.
Huh.
I wouldn't be surprised, knowing how Blizzard and them operate.
Yeah, honestly, Blizzard right now is just kind of a money grab.
I did not know they made a certain game. Apparently I've been living under a freaking rock. Alright, but anyway, so that's besides the point. We can talk about that a different time, but let's get into... And also, a fair warning, if you haven't seen No Way Home yet, even though the movie's been out for almost a year now.
I haven't, but it doesn't matter.
I mean, it doesn't matter now since the movie's already been out for a year, so if you haven't seen it already, then that's your problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have not seen it by this point, it is all your fault. So this is your spoiler warning.
Yeah, your spoiler warning, so... But anyway, let's get right into the clip. 3, 2, 1, play. No Way Home was such a phenomenal movie, too.
It did really good, and I love the fact that it had all three.
It was actually the first movie that, like, that actually made me tear up.
Understandable.
Just because of all the nostalgia from the past Spider-Man movies.
What is it here?
But when I first saw this part, I was so confused on what was going on. I was like, what? It's been a while since I've seen this too. So, cause I think I only watched the movie maybe once. But I should stop talking so you guys can watch it.
Ouch.
It's such a well done movie, it really is.
Absolutely it is.
That's some neat trick. That sense of yours. Norman's on sabbatical, honey.
I'm just gonna say, he sounded a little bit gay there.
Perhaps
Not so bad.
that I'd let that happen. That I'd let you take away my power just because you're blind to what true power can bring you. You don't know me, don't I?
On Aunt May, she
Saw
forgot
she
the...
trapped you, fighting her holy moral mission.
fuck.
We don't need you to save us. We don't need to be fixed. These are not curses. They're gifts. No. Quiet, lapdog. You don't know what you're talking about. I've watched you from deep behind Norman's cowardly eyes. Struggling to have everything you want, while the world tries to make you choose. Gods don't have to choose. We take. Hey, run.
Sandman's like, I have my head out.
It's like, no, I'm going for it. We good.
Oh my god. What have you done? I liked you better before.
And with this, we got a chance to see like all like the villains like fight each other too.
Up here! He's up there! He's the guy from the bridge! Did you see that?
such an intense scene right there. Alright, so we still got plenty of, about another, I would say about 5 minutes left of the screen recording here. So I'm not sure if there's anything else you guys want to show. And advertising. But is there another villain we want to do? Or do we still want to do Green Goblin?
I'm trying to think of another really great villain. No, it's not a comic book villain, is it? Fuck. I was gonna say Patrick Bates, but that doesn't work.
I mean, I only know about like the villains that are already like pretty popular. Like, wait, isn't there like some talk about like Venom coming back in like the next Spider-Man movie possibly?
Yeah,
probably.
There's only been a lot of talk about that only because of the post credits.
Yeah, like towards the end of the guy that plays Venom. I forget his name.
Carnage.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, so we can do Venom.
I fuck with Venom. He was one of my very first like villains because I love the idea of someone being able to like transform into something that I don't know. He always seemed like a really well written villain. Like there's always been like a vendetta that someone's had against Spider-Man. And he always felt like he had like the best reason out of all the villains to hate Spider-Man.
Yeah. Oh, We Are Venom ending scene. I remember that. I thought that ending was so badass though.
We all did.
I don't know which one to choose. First thing that popped up was freaking Eminem. One of his songs called Venom. Not me. Is that you, Kirby?
Yep.
Why don't?
Here, I might have to leave soon.
Alright.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just close to end time. I mean, we're about what? We got about 16 minutes left. Okay, there goes that screen recording. So I'll wait a few minutes till we do another screen recording.
Hang on.
But if you guys want to share anything in the comments, like comment down below some of your favorite villains that we haven't like addressed yet. Cause I'd like to hear more from you guys on that kind of stuff. Cause we have a lot more like different like ideas, like different like as far as like podcast topics and whatnot. It's really hard trying to do all that with with me being away and whatnot. But we're trying.
Yeah, it's just with the distance and everything, it sucks.
Yeah. But I do plan on coming back up there in December for Christmas, so
Well, hopefully we can get some time in.
Yeah. Yeah. For the amount of time I'm there, I want to make sure we get like a lot of videos and shit done.
Oh yeah, that'd be badass.
And maybe we can. This kind of a spoiler. It's not official, but this is. I guess I'm putting out a rumor out there that maybe when I'm back up in Colorado, maybe we can do a part 2 episode of Omegle.
Yes.
Or we could say that for the 100th. I don't know, but that's a ways away. I mean, not the 100th. I mean the 1 year anniversary. I was gonna say because we still have what like freaking what 2 years, like a little less than 2 years until we hit the 100th episode.
I think so.
Because this is episode 36, and it takes about a year just to film 50 episodes. Because there's 50 weeks in a year. So I think in a few minutes here I'll start a screen recording on Venom.
I have to go now. I'll be back hopefully later.
Alright, is there anything you want to say to people before you have to go?
Thanks for having me back on. It was fun to be back on.
Yeah, it's nice to have you again, bro. Let's hope that we could film more videos too, such as gaming videos and whatnot.
Okay.
Alright, see you, bro.
Alright, bye guys.
Bye. Alright, so now for the next 13 minutes, it's just going to be me and Hunter here. And since I know it seems like the past few weeks, Kirby's been showing up the podcast later just because he has a lot going on. He's an adult now and he's got his own shit to figure out, so
Yeah, that shit sucks.
yeah, so but yeah, so fuck. So I think to end off the episode here, we're gonna end it off with Venom, because Venom is such. I think Venom is a very like favoritive villain.
He is, for sure.
So, oh yeah, and the Venom movie came out in 2018. I remember because I remember seeing it.
I mean, his character is fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I just really like the whole, you know, from space type shit.
Yeah. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and start a new screen recording, and I'm gonna play a few clips to fill up the screen recording of Venom. Alright, so alright, start one last screen recording. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so first I'm gonna do the clip that says Eddie discovers Venom's superpowers.
Yeah, that's when he's first getting used to everything that
Yeah.
the symbiote gives him. He's like, what the fuck?
It's not Taco Tuesday, it's Saturday with the boys. I'm glad we're filming this on a Monday right now, but... Alright, let's get right into the clip in 3, 2, 1. Almost like a horror scene.
No, Maria! Maria! Oh, shit!
That last time I seen this movie too.
Fan out! Find you!
And because no one looks up, granted, even if you looked up, you'll be able to see him be so far freaking up there.
Stern, yeah, it's me. I just got back. Are you alright? I haven't heard from you, so I want to know if you're alright. But yeah, it's a great call. I'm glad you're absolutely right. Yeah, listen. I got a guy. I'm gonna call him and Oh, I got a bunch of photographs. He will publish those photographs, but I need you to come with me. Can you just call me back? Call me back.
It's in all the freaking freezer.
Yeah. Yummy. What is wrong with you?
Oh yeah, perfect scene right there.
Delicious, my friend.
What else do we want to do? Since we said it's stream recording time. Then reveals himself to Eddie.
Goddamn, bro. Like.
Okay, let's do this. Just because I don't
No
wanna...
flip?
Goddamn
No cap?
advertisements.
No mess. Just grab and squeeze.
Fucking hate 'em.
Try Dawn Easy Squeeze.
Grab and squeeze.
You hear the phrase Morgan and Morgan say for the people? They are for the people because they were there for me.
Do not open that door.
I'm not in that door.
Stay put. Hey, Eddie.
Who the hell is this guy?
I'm gonna need Mr. Drake's property back.
I love the freaking background voices.
What are you doing?
I'm putting my hands up.
You are making us look bad.
No, I am not.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Why did you do that?
Sensible thing to do.
Eddie?
I will take care of this myself.
Eddie, where's the bug? Take him down.
I'm so sorry about your friends. What is that?
What?
Oh. Shit.
freaking love that. I love that scene. I love it. Love it.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Absolutely amazing.
Okay. And then to end it off, I'm not sure we have enough time. Fuck, I don't think we do. To show off the ending scene of We Are Venom. We'll do it real quick. I'll have to speed through it though. Goddamn avatar! I don't care about freaking Febreze. I need YouTube Premium, bro.
Enjoy bursts of freshness with every touch. For long-lasting freshness, grab Febreze Touch. That has no ads, no fucking sponsors, nothing.
Yeah. Hold on, yeah. Fast forward here.
You're coming here again. In fact, you go anywhere in the city preying on innocent people, and we will find you and eat both your arms and then both of your legs, and then we will eat your face right off your head. Do you understand? Yes. So you will be this armless, legless, faceless thing, won't you? Rolling down the street like a turd in the wind. Do you feel me? What the hell are you? We are Venom. On second thought.
Eddie? What was that? Oh, I have a parasite. Yeah. That is just...
So casual. Oh, I have a parasite.
Yeah, it's the term of endearment, that's all.
Apologize!
No.
Apologize!
Alright, fine. I'm sorry. So, what do you want to do now?
The way I see it,
There goes the screen for
whatever we want.
Fantastic ending to the movie, I feel like. Alright guys, so I think that's the podcast for y'all. Whew. It's basically on villains. So yeah. So is there anything you want to say, Hunter, before we end off?
I mean, not really. They're all all the clips are very cool.
Yeah. So, I just want to say, stay tuned for more future podcast episodes. Again, this was very weird not doing halftime for the first time.
Yeah, that kind of funky, but, you know.
Yeah, but we need to change things up a bit. Sometimes you just need to change things up a bit for the better, so that's what we're doing.
Damn straight.
And, so yeah, we're going to do like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more content on my main channel. I want to get better about putting out more gaming content on my main channel just because I haven't done it well because, you know, again, the move, haven't been able to do a lot of stuff, and I have everything that I need back set up. I can do it now. This is a matter of time of doing it with school and all that shit, so,
Oh, school, yeah.
Speaking of school, how's that going for you, bud?
Oh, fucking fantastic.
Oh man, but this is definitely gonna be the more shorter episodes than we're used to filming because we're used to going over an hour, but we just hit an hour, so
yeah, so it's definitely gonna be a little funky.
yeah, so you guys remember to like and subscribe. It is spooky season, so stay tuned for a Halloween episode of the podcast on October 29th, which is 3 weeks from when you guys are seeing this. So go on your calendars. Stay tuned for a special Halloween episode of the Stars Boys podcast, October 29th. We're gonna try to. I'm gonna try to get everyone on here, and hopefully, you know what, Hunter? On that day, I think we should all wear like something Halloween related, like a costume or something, for that episode.
I'd be down for that.
All right. So just remember, mark on your calendar, October 29th. Well, technically, we'll probably film it beforehand, before October 29th.
But yeah.
So for us, it'll probably be a week prior. Alright, so...
I can do that.
Alright, so stay tuned for that, guys. 3 weeks from now when you guys are seeing this. And then, I'm very excited for that. We're doing some big things. Even though it's a little different now, but we're doing some big things. So we got to make sure like and subscribe. Any last things you want to say before we end off?
I don't know. I'm lost kind of right now. It's confusing.
Yeah.
Ow, fuck.
You good out there, dude?
Yeah, I'm just getting absolutely destroyed right now. It's okay.
Oh my god.
I'm back.
Oh, you're
Welcome back.
Oh, it's just in time for the outro.
Wow.
What a coinkydink.
So Kirby, I was telling Hunter that I wanted to do a special Halloween episode on October 29th, and we should wear a costume.
You know what? I'm down for that, but right now a Halloween costume that I want to get is like really fucking expensive.
Oh, okay. Or even like a mask or something would work too. Just something, you know. Anything will work. So October 29th, a special Halloween episode edition of Saturday Days of the Boys podcast. 3 weeks from now, October 29th. Stay tuned for that. And yeah, so anything you want to say, Kirby, again, before we end off? Okay, that's no, okay. But if you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And we love the hell out of you guys. And as always, we're gonna continue the podcast. We ain't stopping anytime soon. We're so close to a year too, which is crazy. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys next week. Deuces. Goodbye.
Hell yeah.
Adios.
Adios, mijos.
Trapping.